So I owned a 2007 Yamaha R1 back in the day, and I paid $4,500. My friend Gary paid $10,000 just about a year or so ago for this 2007 Yamaha R1 race prepped bike. Can you tell us about it? Go over the parts.
Okay.
Right.
Marchesini wheels, 320 T-drive Brembo rotors, Hell master cylinder, or Hell brake calipers, sorry. Gale speed master cylinder, Rev 3 quick throttle. The triple has been changed to a Robbie Moto race triple. Scott's dampener, full acro system. Forks have been done. The shock is a Penske rear.
You said it was dynoed or it was just flash?
It was dynoed.
What kind of power numbers are you making?
162 and I believe like 84 torque.
Nice. That's plenty.
She gets up and goes. I mean, it's hard to keep the front wheel down. I run a 48 rear and a 16 front.
Been down once by you?
Once, yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
at the track?
At the track.
During a race?
My first race. Front end gave out. Said, couch.
And then this paint job you did yourself, yeah?
I did. In my garage. It was the second time I painted, so I keep learning more and more what to do and what not to do. Turned out all right.
Hold on. Turned out all right. This is a rattle can job. It's really, really good. I'm gonna wrap mine, but after seeing yours, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll just do the Gary method.
Yeah.
That's good, dude. What's your favorite thing about this bike so far?
That it's old and it keeps up with the newer ones.
100%, dude. 100%.
So, the only thing I do have, it has the electronics to do all the fancy shit, but all I have is the quick shifter setup. So
nice.
I could do the pit lane, the warm up, the what is it, to get off the line?
Launch control.
Launch control, but I seem to do just fine without all of it. And yeah. I'm a firm believer you got to learn how to ride one of these before you can ride something new like yours.
And you'll get to ride it today. So I love this bike. I love R1s. I've owned many R1s. I went from an 07 to an 09 and then two 2015s. This is not the crossplane. They call this bike the 5VY. 5VY because of the valves, right?
4C8.
4C8?
4C8.
The 5VY was the 5 valve per cylinder?
Yes.
Okay, the 4C8 is they went back to 4 valve.
04 to 06 was the 5VY.
In 07 they went back to 4.
Yep.
Okay, I'm wrong. Do you know why they did that? Gary might know more.
Because it's better?
Better.
I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't.
So the 5VY was one of my favorites, so I guess I went the 4C. 4 valves per cylinder.
4C8, yeah.
4C8. Okay. In any case, the 07, 08s were making power back in the day. I've heard of people getting 200 to the wheel on these back in the day, bro. Probably on a Mustang dyno?
I've never heard of it.
You never heard it?
I've seen with head work, probably like 185.
To the wheel.
To the wheel.
Yeah. There was one guy back in my hometown, notorious, bro, and he would only build these 200 wheel. And he had a dyno in his trailer. And he would take, yeah, he would go around and dynoing people's bikes at their houses. Yeah, and he was getting 200 wheel on these. Look at Gary. He's a believer.
I mean, I call bullshit, but
yeah. Maybe the dyno was off.
You can fudge numbers all you want.
Yes.
You know, the way it's set up now with me on it, it's still under 400 pounds.
Under 400 pounds for a bike that was made in 2007. Let's go ahead and ride this thing. Okay, so I just noticed something about Gary's bike before we go out and ride. I was like, oh, what is this? It's like a little saver, and he's like, no.
My last race, I low-sided, and this is where my shifter originally was, so it went back this way, and then the shift arm went up.
Right.
So now, shitty design, they have stock, it goes through the frame and comes up here.
Right.
So in order to get a quick shifter, because this won't fit anywhere, I had to make do. like every other race bike.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
You make shit work, so.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, good shit, man. Otherwise, great bike. I saw that front come up a bunch of times.
Oh, she's light in the front.
Oh, yeah.
There's chatter in the brakes because we're not getting them hot enough. So just know that.
Well, that's fine. Trust me, I'm gonna take it easy. We're good. Okay. Take your time. I'm gonna go do my thing. We good?
So the front bearings aren't moving, it's that rear.
There's drinks in the cooler in the back of my truck. Okay. Have fun, Gary. All right, we are on the. Woo! It's so smooth. The thing about the inline fours, they're just smooth bastards, man. Look how these brakes feel. Woo! Barely touched them, bro. You barely touched the brakes. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna keep it in second because not my bike. It's so weird, like being like a little, I don't know, like a little baby on a bike, bro. I should not be on Gary's bike, but I wanted to show you guys this bike because it is so set up. Gary is like super anal with his track bikes, man. It's crazy. And it's great to see somebody like that who just like loves motorcycles so much. He worries about his tires, his tire pressures, his suspension setup, like his rear brake ceramic bearing is kind of like, it's kind of loose right now, so it's moving around. But when you ride one of these bikes, and when you ride a race bike like this hard, it does all the things that you want it to do. Woo! And he's right, this front end is freaking light. You hear that freaking, oh man, that freaking, that back pressure, or, I forgot, you know, the burples and poppers. Not my bike, take it easy. Stop waving at me. Again, very, very well set up motorcycle. Just tapping those brakes, bro. Just giving that like a little toot toot. His brakes, I don't know, I think they're a little bit gnarlier than mine. I think he has race pads in these. Second gear. Second gear, disappear. Now when you make a mistake on like a race bike on the streets, I don't think it's going to be as forgiving as like a bike that's got plush suspension, street tires. These have track day tires, Cup 2s. This seat is stiff though. I thought it was going to be softer. It is like riding on a brick. I mean, there's a little bit of cushion, but probably because of my booty. Other than that, I love the seat. It feels very square. It doesn't feel too racy. It feels even. Like the seating position feels really even. Race bike in the canyons. What more could you want? I don't want to push it, bro. Not my bike, but a bike that's from 2007 and it rides excellent. Look at this. Drop it in. I'm not dropping it in too hard, but you know what I mean. Here we go. A little late brake in here. Ooh. So you were saying like his brakes are a little bit chattery because he can't get them hot enough. The thing with race brakes is they perform better the hotter they are. So at the track when you're on the brake, good. Like look at this. It just kind of took that turn like it was nothing. Come out a little bit, roll off, and then back on. Smooth. Inline 4 from Yamaha. It's just a smooth motorcycle, man. Some cars now. I don't know where Gary is, but we'll turn it around in a minute. Yeah, dude. But yeah, man, freaking well set up bike. Look, letting it go, stable. Let's do it again. This is how I kind of check to see how good of a job Gary did. Is when I let go of the bars, is it stable? And it is. Great freaking bike, Gary. Amazing freaking bike. Ooh, those brakes, bro, like, fuck, when you pull on them, they work. Like they're supposed to, but like the brakes really bite on this bike. And it is smooth, baby. So smooth. Alright, we're in first gear. Whoa! That quick shifter is smooth like butter. Tires gotta be warm now, right? Woo! I just tried auto blipping. I forgot. There's no auto blip on this. It confused me for like 2 seconds, right? I pulled on that freaking lever. But yo, 2007 Yamaha R1. There's a lot of them out there for sale. I feel like people are just picking these bikes up because they just don't make them like this anymore. Extremely analog motorcycle. Extremely analog. Downshift's good. He probably doesn't pull in the clutch. I did. Whatever. But yo, it's nice, man. It's comfortable. For a race bike, it is comfortable. Not much else I would change except like if you can get an auto blip. Great bike, Gary. Great freaking bike. Your front brakes are just, they're just on all the time. Something you're gonna have to get used to. Like, I'm used to like pulling on the RSV4s. RSV4 was just a heavy bike, and again, it probably works a lot better on this bike because this is sub 400 pounds. He said with him on it, it's probably still under 400 pounds. No, can't be. But I mean, the bike itself is under 400 pounds. That wouldn't make sense. He said 370-ish pounds last time he weighed it. Pretty light. You can kind of feel it in these like little back-to-backs, these switch backs. Yeah, feels good, dude. Yeah, I would pass this car, but there's a car in front of it that I'm just gonna be stuck behind again anyway. Otherwise, man, I love coming out here. This is like so fun to me, just being out in the canyons, just being out riding motorcycles, man. It's so freaking fun, bro. Like, I can't describe this feeling to somebody who doesn't ride motorcycles, but if you've ever thought about riding a bike, you know, I think you should. And I think it can be extremely safe. A lot of people are like, oh, that's dangerous, you lose your life, etc. True, but it can be extremely safe if you're just a little bit responsible and show a bit of what my buddy Nate likes to call self-preservation, which is true. Just ride like you got something to live for, and you'll be fine. Yeah, when you flick that that brake lever. It's just on. Very cool bike, man. You can feel that stiffness in the suspension when you're going really slow. It's horrible. Bike life, man. It's given me a lot of opportunities, and it's caused me a lot of stress too. Doing this as a job, it's like, whew, I just want to ride. I just want to ride and not talk, man. The burnout for me these last couple of weeks, crashing twice, it's been a little bit, a little overwhelming, but today I feel okay. I'm not going to start sending it, because I'm still not in that mindset, you know what I mean?
I'm laughing at your short ass.
I hate you motherfuckers. I have a cooler in there with drinks for you guys.
We stopped by the store.
Okay.
We weren't sure if there was going to be a sober
Sorry, I should have texted. I wasn't sure if y'all were coming, so I brought drinks for all the homies.
popped up anyway.
Okay. There's gas there too. Yeah. All right, Gary, what do you think of the new bike with the new tech? How did you like the auto blip, first of all?
I love the shifting, super smooth, and it's got power. I didn't get out of fucking
Second.
I barely got into third when I passed you.
Tall first gear.
No offense, I don't like it. It's not my kind of bike.
Okay.
It's got freaking gobloads of power.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm on stilts. I don't feel like I'm part of the bike. I feel like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just like I'm away from the bike.
Yeah.
My bike, I feel like I'm part of it, like I'm sunk into it. But plus, dude, it's your bike, and I was scared shitless of crashing it. So like the whole time I was white knuckling.
Right. Yeah.
First gear through all these corners.
Yeah, I'd have to give you like a whole day and a half or two to like it. Gary's bike I loved. It did feel, I felt similar to what you were saying. This feels like you're more in it than that one where you feel like you're more on it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So I agree with that.
I don't see the bike. Like with mine, I see it. I feel like I'm part of it.
Yes. Yes. Very well set up. Suspension is extremely stiff, especially when you're going hella slow. You can feel every single bump on the road. The brakes bite because they're, for some reason, I don't know what you did, but the Gale Speed master cylinder with the heel.
The Gale Speed made the biggest difference once I changed that.
One finger braking, it bites. It's an on and off switch.
I bring the ass end up on the track.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It'll come up.
Yeah. I don't even know how you become smooth on this. You'll just have to be like really light, I guess.
I two-finger it and I just squeeze the shit out of it.
Okay.
And these are a 4-piston instead of the 6-piston. It's also a 320 instead of a 310.
Gotcha. So you got more power in the front. Gotcha.
The
inline 4 is super linear. It's smooth. I like it. I like the combination of soft, smooth power with stiff suspension and really, really hard brakes. Like when you grab them, they just bite. That's a good combo.
Yours was the same. I noticed when I grabbed it, it kind of caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting. Because I don't think you've changed anything on it.
No. Okay, so maybe we're like just not used to each other's brakes because I mash those brakes.
Do you really?
I do, yeah.
I touched it and it like jerked me forwards and I was like, okay, I can't.
We're just not used to it. Okay, okay, that's what it is. We're not used to each other's bikes. But again, in my opinion, I think Gary fucking paid way too much for this bike. I would have paid $5,000 for a stock one.
I did, but do you know why?
Go ahead.
So I know they should be like $7,500.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Being a mechanic, it's a pain in the ass to fucking always have to put new shit on. This came, it was already an Oregon race bike. So it was already done. It had safety wire halfway done. Yeah, all the go fast cool parts and race parts were already on it pretty much. And I'm a person that if I don't have to do something, to me that's my time and effort that I will pay more for.
That's a business owner for you. Similar. Similar. I'm similar in that sense. That's why I buy the expensive bikes. But no, great bike, man. I love it. Again, I gotta compliment the paint job. You know, rattle can, but hey, that's fucking amazing, dude. I love it. It's inspiring me to paint mine. But I'm too lazy. I'm just gonna wrap it. I love it, man.